Alright guys, now that Zombies Chronicles has been out for about a month and the PC and Xbox One release is pretty much right around the corner, pretty much actually just came out recently, I wanted to basically go ahead and reflect on them and rank them from worst to best. I did this video actually a few months ago with all the zombie maps, in history pretty much, but I wanted to do it again with the Chronicles maps because guys, these maps are actually a lot different than how they used to be, and I thought ranking them would be appropriate and would make for an entertaining video. And the way I'm going to be ranking these guys is actually a little bit different. It's going to be how they're improved as well, how they are with the new BO3 mechanics and all that stuff, and ranking them based on their improvements and the changes and stuff. So I'm moving my hands so much, by the way. But yeah, basically ranking them on improvements and just how they actually play in BO3, because some of them play a lot different than how they used to. Now guys, before we get into this, I really appreciate it if you guys could hit the subscribe button for more zombies content in the future, as well as hit the notification bell so you are alerted whenever I do upload or stream. Before we get into this guys, I do want to say this is my personal opinion, so if you don't agree with what I say, please don't be a fucking idiot, don't be retarded. We don't care about your loss of chromosomes. Just basically don't go in the comments and be like, yo, your opinion is fucking stupid. Like, bro, like, chill. Like, this is my personal opinion. If I have a different opinion than you, that type of stuff actually does happen in the real world, so please chill the fuck out, okay? I do have different fucking opinions, so chill the fuck out, please. But without further ado guys, let's just get right into this fucking video. This is all Zombies Chronicles maps ranked from worst to best. Alright, placing in at the number 8 spot, I gotta say, I didn't like this map before, and I sure as hell don't now. There's nothing really wrong with this map, honestly, and there really shouldn't be anything wrong with any World at War map, considering it was just so basic back in the day. They couldn't really go wrong with anything back in World at War because there wasn't really much innovation anyways. But something about Shino Numa is a turnoff for me. I simply hate the setting of this map. It's like that dark, depressing overall setting, and I just honestly want to kill myself. It's like a shitty green color, and it's just a fucking turnoff, honestly. Like, it literally looks like it looks like bird shit. Like, whenever like bird shit on my car, that's practically Shino Numa. And overall, just this map it looks like shit. I'm sorry. It was really improved in terms of like visuals and stuff in Chronicles, but I mean it still wasn't enough, guys. I really do have to say this map, I just don't like playing it. It's depressing, it's fucking boring, and at the end of the day, I just want to puke whenever I fucking play Shino Numa. No one really likes it. It's like that forgotten map of World at War, and honestly, I just don't like it. Alright, now speaking of zombie map settings, and I don't really know how you guys are going to feel about this one, we have arguably the best looking map coming in at number 7. Shangri-La, motherfucker. This map ranks low in Chronicles because of how much harder it's really become. The Black Ops 3 spawn system really changes this map, and back in Black Ops 1, there was one way of getting to high rounds on this map, and that was doing a full map train. But with Black Ops 3, that becomes much harder as the zombies behind you actually despawn and respawn in front of you, so that strategy is kind of out of the picture. Also, the Black Ops 3 hit speed on this map is fucking horrendous. I don't like it. I'm pretty sure you guys don't like it either. And as well, the fact that the baby gun was actually nerfed. I don't know if you guys knew about that, but when you actually run into the zombies, they knock you back more. I'm talking about the baby zombies specifically. They knock you back more, and it's just fucking bad, okay? It was nerfed. This map literally went from hard to extra hard. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I had to make that joke. Sure, you can use gobblegums and stuff, all that stuff to help, but overall, this map went from being hard to insanely hard. And honestly, because of that, good luck if you can even hit round 20 solo. I mean, I don't fucking know. Verrucht. Holy fuck, where do I even begin with this one? Oh my god. How about saying that Gobblegums absolutely fucking ruined it? Huh? Okay, listen, this argument kind of does apply for the 2 other World at War maps that are in this list, but especially Verrucht, okay? Verrucht the absolute most. This map is hard, but a manageable hard, unlike Shangri-La. However, if you want to do remotely well on this map, and by remotely well, I mean round 35 and above, you need crate power paired with bullet boost. You need the alternate ammo type gobblegum. Activision just found a way to fuck with us. One more time, guys. And making pack punch only available through gobblegums is fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't care. That's just money grabbing. That's pay to do better. I don't want to say pay to win because it's zombies, obviously. You can't really win zombies. And not everyone has bullet boost and crate powers just lying around all the fucking time. Like, I play a lot of zombies, so I do have a good bit. But like for the casual player who just wants to play Verrucht and actually do well, it's pretty hard for them if they don't have the right gobblegums, Because of this, I feel obligated to play Verrucht only a limited amount of times. Like, I want to limit my gobblegums. If I don't do well in Verrucht, I actually dashboard. I really ever dashboard because I just like using gobblegums. I don't see the point of like saving them. Like, they're not something you save. You might as well just have fun with it and use it. But with Verrucht, it's fucking bullshit. Like, you have to have your pack-a-punch gobblegums. It's essential to the gameplay. No gobblegum you really need aside from bullet boost crate power, because you have to pack a punch if you want to go to higher rounds. It's just the feeling of limitation just really fucks up this map for me. Like, I don't like feeling restricted And that's exactly how I feel with Varrock, and it really just pisses me off. And if you ask me, Gobblegum certainly ruined Varrock the most, absolutely. And honestly, they should just honestly out of the pack a bunch into Varrock like they did with that mod on PC. And this problem would have been solved, but nope. And because of that, Varrock places in at number 6. Oh my god, the retards are about to attack. Take cover. Everyone hold your fucking chromosomes. Okay, listen. I know this might be an unpopular opinion. Kino places in at number 5. Yeah, I know what you're about to do. Hear me the fuck out, though. Kino is and always will be a great map. It's a classic map. Whenever I think of zombies, I think of Kino, because Kino was the first map I ever personally played myself. Arguably, the most well-known map in all of Zombies. But guys, in Chronicles, it's just not like how it used to be. First of all, let me just start off by the fact that stage isn't even like a valid place to train anymore. Whatever it is, the spawns were fucked up in the stage. It's just different, and people just train in the alley now. And personally, that's what I've been doing. It's like the stage isn't even relevant anymore. It seems like no one likes that spot any longer. First, it was Revelations, where the stage was practically completely changed, and now it's the same. It just isn't like it used to be. But that's not even the main point, honestly. The main point for Kino is this map just became too easy with Gobblegums. I find that like I just didn't have a hard time at all. Like on my stream just a few like weeks ago, or like a week or so, I pretty much got to around 50 flawless, and I could have gone way higher. Like it wasn't challenging. I don't even think I got red screen during that entire game, honestly. Maybe like once or twice. And trust me, it's not even that I'm a good player. I'm honestly like slightly better than average, but like, I mean, I'm not relaxing it or anything like that. I just am like a decent player that got to 50 on Kino flawless. I don't understand how that works. And I could have probably gone way higher as well. And it's just, it kind of ruins the map for me. Because the map was honestly relatively easy back in VO1. And it's even easier now. And paired with the fact that it's just such a looking map, you know? It's just like a boring looking map. I have to admit, they made it look nicer, but it's still just like Kino, you know? Kino. Like, I'm sorry. But when maps are too easy, in most situations, I just don't like them. Now, what did I mean by most situations? Now, I'm going to completely go against everything I just said in the past minute. Because placing it at number 4, above Kino to Tone, is Ascension. Nostalgia. That's the biggest thing I have behind this fucking map. Back in the days of Black Ops 1, I literally had no skill with zombies. I still don't have any skill. So I basically did what everyone else did and, you know, trained in that big ass fucking square in Ascension. This map is literally fucking Zombies boot camp. This is where you learn zombies pretty much. This map was and still is, even more now, easy till this day. I would argue that this map will be easier than Kino because I really don't think it is, honestly, if the monkeys were not there. The monkeys fucking took 2 clips of the dingo pack-a-punched with double tap on round 60. Now, I know round 60 is a pretty high round and that should be kind of expected, but seriously, like, the monkeys really do fuck with you, especially with your quick revives. Like, they can actually take that shit from you. And if you get accidentally double tap, you can't lose that. So you basically lost a perk slot because double tap's honestly useless on this map. You really don't need it. But overall though, it's just a very chill map. You know, there's no like, it's not like the other easy maps where there's like Nova crawlers like annoying the fuck out of you, or there's like Apothec Furies and fucking parasites just like spraying and jizzing at you all the time. It's just a chill map. The only thing you really have to worry about aside from the monkeys are the actual zombies, you know, just simply zombies. And it's just a chill map that I like to play and listen to podcasts to. You know, I always have a great time. It's a great setting in my opinion. They really did make it look a lot better because I have to say the old Ascension was probably uglier than Shino Numa. And yeah, the fact that it's just simple and chill to play ranks it higher than Kino. I hope you guys can understand that. I don't know if that clears anything up. And I know it's really hypocritical that I said Kino was easy, but then I'm ranking this higher. I know, guys, I'm just saying on my personal opinion. I don't even know why I like Ascension more, really. But I hope that cleared some fucking things up. Okay, now the number 3 spot is Origins. I'm a bit surprised and definitely disappointed about this one because I thought I would rank this higher, and I actually thought this would be the map I would be playing the most, but that's just not the case. The thing with Origins is that I feel like it got actually a downgrade from the remaster. Origins just doesn't really work with Gobblegums. I wouldn't really go as far as say it makes it that much easier like it does in Kino and stuff, but it just ruins it, you know. It's the thing with Origins is it's like that setup is a journey, you know. Round 1 when you turning all the generators all the way to, you know, whatever round you build your ultimate staff, that's like an entire journey, right? Every time you play Origins, it's like a whole different experience, you know, depending on whatever you do pretty much. And the thing is, like, you can actually get a win staff upgraded on round 1 with Perkaholic and everything, all that bullshit. You know, it's just, it kind of ruins it, you know. Like, this is one of the maps that the setup is very important and it's like a very rewarding type of thing. And the fact that you can just like get all these cheap shit really ruins it for me. Like, I always find myself just using Perkaholic on Origins because, you know, or just shopping free because I don't want to buy all the doors. And that really isn't good because I like the whole setup process. And you can't really say don't use Gobblegums because people are using these Gobblegums. And I do want high rounds. I want to make leaderboards. I'm trying to actually do well. I'm not going to limit myself just because I don't want the experience to be ruined. I'm going to do it anyways, but I don't like having to do that, you know? Also, another issue is that Electric Cherry's broken on this map. Hopefully they fix that. And it's just overall very glitchy as well. Nonetheless, with all these complaints, I do still think it's a great map because it's still Origins at the end of the day. But even though it was downgraded, I still actually do prefer the BO3 version over the BO2 version because the BO3 engine is just 100%, like so much better than the BO2 engine. And any map, especially Origins, just plays so well on the BO3 engine. But yeah, even though with all these little annoyances as well, I still would say it's an amazing map and it ranks in at number 3. Now, this isn't like a crazy good map or anything like that, but I feel obligated almost to put Moon at number 2. You must have heard this a billion times by now, but Moon was just the most upgraded map, you know, like it looks the best. These remasters really benefited Moon the most, I would definitely say, because it looks completely different. Like, it's like, and in a good way, not like they fucking ruined the map. Like, you know, they made Kino a little bit too bright. But I'm just complaining. I'm just shitting on Kino this whole time now. But the colors are way more vibrant in a good way. You feel so much less sluggish when you're using zero gravity. When you're in zero gravity, I should say. And, you know, Area 51 is now so much more playable. I like that word. So much more playable with the RK5 and the fact that it's the 3-hit system. I love the 3-hit system, by the way. And it's just overall great. You know, you can have Jug by round 1 and Pack-a-Punch, which is really honestly needed in some situations like, you know, with Moon. Because Moon can honestly be a pretty hard map at times until you get set up, of course. And don't even get me started on the Biodome. The Biodome just looks so much better. It looks completely different. Like, it's any areas with vegetation just look really nice with the Chronicles maps. And yeah, also the Easter egg on this map is fucking sick. I just did it for the first time a week ago, and I have to say it was a fucking blast. I really did enjoy it, and honestly, I have to say it's a very well-rounded map, and it really did benefit from the remasters the most. This really might surprise you. Now, if you've canceled out all these 7 other options, you would know what map I'm about to say. And yes, I am placing the original Zombies experience, Nocturne Toten, as the #1 fucking spot. Ladies and gentlemen, I can explain. We've had so many different versions of Nocturne Toten that I have just simply lost count at this point. All, however, are the same shit, with the exception of Zombies Chronicles Nocturne Toten. With Zombies Chronicles, I was very skeptical of them adding perks and Pack-a-Punch to this map. But having played it, I can confirm that it was probably the best decision that Treyarch has ever made. This map is easier than the original Noct, that's kind of expected, but it's also way more fun and playable. Playable, yeah. Noct is simply too fucking hard without Juggernaut. You know, it's a small map. You really should have Jug on this map. And let's just be honest here. The only reason we don't like Noct is because it didn't have Jug. That's why we stayed away from it. Unless you like the relaxing end, you just didn't do well. All these new implementations actually make Noct feel fresh and new. This map, and this is the map that had the most room for improvement. It's probably my most played map in Zombies Chronicles, and definitely my favorite to go for high rounds on. It's fun, it's relatively simple to pick up and play. I still do have the issue where you need crate power and wall power for all this bullshit. You know, that really is a limiting factor. I don't like that whole idea. It's just bullshit in my opinion. It's just a money grabbing technique, which is scummy as fuck. But the fact that the Thunder Gun is on this really does kind of counter that out, because Sheena, Numa, and Varrock, the other 2 World War maps that need the Gobblegums, have the Wonder Waff, and that's not really that strong compared to the Thunder Gun, of course. It's just way more OP than the Wonder Waff. So I mean, you can technically go around not using Pack-a-Punch if you have Alchemical Antithesis pair with the Thunder Gun. But I mean, I don't know. But overall, guys, the least replayable map in Zombies probably turned into one of the most replayable, and I gotta thank Chronicles for that. And seriously, it benefited from the remaster a lot as well. And overall, this is my favorite remaster and places in at the #1 spot. Alright guys, so I did want to thank you guys for watching the video. Once again, if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys want to drop a subscription, that would be much appreciated, as well as dropping a like if you did enjoy the video. Also guys, make sure to let me know your favorite maps in Zombies Chronicles, ranked from worst to best as well in the comments. I'm honestly genuinely interested to know what you guys have to say as well. And let me know what you guys think of my opinion while still being respectful, not a fucking idiot, as I said in the beginning of the video. And aside from that, guys, that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright guys, now that Zombies Chronicles has been out for about a month, and the PC and Xbox One release is pretty much right around the corner, pretty much actually just came out recently, I wanted to basically go ahead and reflect on them and rank them from worst to best. I did this video actually a few months ago with all the zombie maps, you know, in history pretty much, but I wanted to do it again with the Chronicles maps because, guys, these maps are actually a lot different than how they used to be, and I thought ranking them would be appropriate and would make for an entertaining video. And the way I'm going to be ranking these guys is actually a little bit different. It's going to be how they're improved as well, you know, how they are with the new BO3 mechanics and all that stuff, and ranking them based on their improvements and the changes and stuff. So I'm moving my hands so much. This map, I just don't like playing it. It's depressing, it's fucking boring, and at the end of the day, I just want to puke whenever I fucking play Sheena Numa. No one really likes it. It's like that forgotten map of World at War, and honestly, I just don't like it. All right, now speaking of zombie map settings, and I don't really know how you guys are gonna feel about this one, we have arguably the best looking map coming in at number 7, Shangri-La, motherfucker. This map ranks low in Chronicles because of how much harder it's really become. The Black Ops 3 spawn system really changes this map, and back in Black Ops 1, there was one, but yeah, basically ranking them on improvements and just how they actually play in BO3, because some of them play a lot different than how they used to. Now guys, before we get into this, I really appreciate it if you guys can hit the subscribe button for more Zombies content in the future, as well as hit the notification bell so you are alerted whenever I do upload or stream. Before we get into this, guys, I do want to say this is my personal opinion, so, you know, if you don't agree with what I say, please don't be a fucking idiot, don't be retarded. You know, we don't care about your loss of chromosomes. Just basically don't go in the comments and be like, yo, your opinion is fucking stupid, like, bro, like, chill. Like, this is my personal opinion. If I have a different opinion than you, you know, that type of stuff actually does happen in the real world, so please chill the fuck out, okay? I do have different fucking opinions, so chill the fuck out, please. But without further ado, guys, let's just get right into this fucking video. This is all Zombies Chronicles maps ranked from worst to best. Alright, placing in at the number 8 spot, I gotta say, I didn't like this map before, and I sure as hell don't now. There's nothing really wrong with this map, honestly, and there really shouldn't be anything wrong with any World at War map, considering it was just so basic back in the day. You know, they couldn't really go wrong with anything back in World at War because there wasn't really much innovation anyways. But something about Shino Numa is a turnoff for me. I simply hate the setting in this map. It's like that dark, depressing overall setting, and I just honestly want to kill myself. It's like a shitty green color, and it's just a fucking turnoff, honestly. Like, it literally looks like it looks like bird shit. Like, whenever like bird shit on my car, that's practically Shino Numa. Like, and overall, just this map it looks like shit. I'm sorry. It was really improved in terms of like visuals and stuff in Chronicles, but I mean, it still wasn't enough, guys. I really do have to say.